Greetings, YouTube. Marcia Jones of Birmingham was 5 months pregnant when she was shot by another woman in a dispute about the baby's father. Ebony Jemison shot Jones in the abdomen. The mother survived the shooting, but it resulted in a miscarriage. A grand jury didn't return an indictment, and Jemison was not charged. Police then determined that Miss Jones started the fight and was therefore responsible for the death of her unborn child. Lynn Paltroon, the executive director of the National Advocates for Pregnant Women, told the Associated Press that Alabama leads the nation in mothers charged with crimes related to pregnancy. Amanda Reyes, the executive director of the Yellow Hammer Fund, said Alabama has proven yet again that the moment a person becomes pregnant, their sole responsibility is to produce a live, healthy baby, and that it considers any action a pregnant person takes that might impede in that live birth to be a criminal act. Alabama currently has the most restrictive abortion and pregnancy laws in the nation. Personhood amendments, like the one that creates the legal environment to charge women as fetal containers, are on the rise in every Republican-controlled state. So, yeah, this is a huge stinking pile of bullshit. I'm not even going to give you 3 guesses to figure out what color Miss Jones is. Did it say black? Yeah, you are correct that Miss Jones is black. I can guarantee you if Miss Jones had been white, she wouldn't be charged with murder for something that she had nothing to do with. She was shot. An unarmed person was shot. And the unarmed person is being charged with murder, while the shooter is not being charged with anything. So if you're going to declare that fetus as a person, which is bullshit, and you're not going to hold the person responsible that shot the fetus, that damaged the fetal container, then how can you then charge the pregnant woman? It baffles me how you can do that, but apparently in Alabama, you can. Because Alabama is a state that seems to think of women as nothing but containers for fetuses. So, if that fetus is a human from the moment of conception, which I'm assuming is what they do in Alabama, does the father have to start paying child support then too? The moment that sperm hits that egg, is that when the clock starts counting for child support? Or doesn't it work that way? So this is bullshit. And I'm hoping these charges are eventually dropped against Miss Jones, because she sure as shooting doesn't need this. She's already survived being shot and suffering a miscarriage, because she had planned on bringing this child to term. So this is a trauma for her in 2 different ways, and then the state decided that no, you haven't been traumatized enough by both being shot and having a miscarriage. Now we're going to arrest you and throw you into the legal system, where if she's found guilty of this, of course, when she gets out of prison, she will now be a felon and will have the rest of her life ruined. Not to mention she won't be able to vote in the upcoming election. Very convenient. But this is terrible. This is horrible. This is Handmaid's Tale levels of atrocities. This is Saudi Arabia levels of misogyny and sexism and anti-woman hate. Right here in the good old US of A. Because we've just decided that women don't get to have any autonomy and agency, none whatsoever. That they are nothing but walking incubators. That's it. That's their beginning and ending of their purpose. Because if you saw Miss Jones as a human being, you wouldn't be doing this. But in Alabama, they don't see women as human beings. They see them as things. Things that carry a fetus. And if the thing that carries the fetus fails to carry the fetus, well then you punish the thing. And that's what they're doing. But Miss Jones isn't a thing. She's a human being. And she's worthy of respect. Which she's not getting. She's definitely worthy of not being charged for the miscarriage caused by another person. This is horrible. It's an atrocity. And it's reflective of the world that we live in at the moment.